She was the last queen of Egypt, not just a ruler, but a symbol. Cleopatra VII. Her name echoes through history, draped in mystery, power, and tragedy. But in her final days, the fate of a civilization hung by a thread. Cleopatra was no ordinary monarch. She spoke 9 languages, read ancient scrolls, and ruled not just with charm, but with intellect. Born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, Greeks who had ruled Egypt since Alexander the Great, she embraced Egyptian culture more than any of her ancestors. As Rome's power grew, so did the threats. Egypt was rich, and Rome wanted influence. Cleopatra's survival depended on her alliances, and she knew it. First came Julius Caesar. When Cleopatra was just 21, she wrapped herself in a carpet and had herself delivered to Caesar's chambers. It wasn't just bold, it was brilliant. The two became lovers. He helped restore her to the throne. She bore him a son, Caesarion. But after Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE, power shifted. Enter Mark Antony, a Roman general, charismatic and ambitious. Cleopatra and Antony formed an alliance, personal and political. They ruled the East like gods in human form, throwing lavish feasts and commanding armies. They had 3 children. They shared dreams of an empire. But back in Rome, another man was rising, Octavian, Caesar's adopted heir. He saw Cleopatra as a threat, not just to Rome, but to his own power. War was inevitable. In 31 BCE, their forces clashed at the Battle of Actium. Cleopatra and Antony's fleet was defeated. They fled back to Egypt, back to Alexandria. The end had begun. Octavian marched south. Antony, misled by false news of Cleopatra's death, fell on his sword. Mortally wounded, he was taken to her. There, in her tomb, he died in her arms. Cleopatra, alone and surrounded, faced a choice: humiliation or legacy. According to legend, she chose the latter. She dressed in her royal robes, lay upon a golden bed, and allowed a venomous asp to bite her. Whether true or not, her death on August 12, 30 BCE marked the end of an era. Egypt fell to Rome. The Ptolemaic dynasty was no more. But Cleopatra's image lived on, in Roman propaganda, in art, in myth. Was she a seductress, a strategist, a queen fighting for her people? Perhaps she was all of them. Her death ended Egypt's independence, but began a story that would never die. Cleopatra wasn't just the last pharaoh, she was the last breath of ancient Egypt.